Let's make some cinnamon rolls this morning. Okay, we got yeast. Okay, and you'll need, in your cup, you'll need 1 teaspoon and 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay. In your cup where your yeast is, you'll need a 1/2 of a cup and a 1/4 of a cup. Here's the 1 cup. 1/2 cup, 1/2 cup, and here's the 1/4 of a cup. Now you're going to microwave this is 110 degrees. It'll probably take 60 seconds to microwave it to make it 110 degrees. Okay, we're going to put 1 teaspoon of sugar in with our yeast and our milk. Microwave it 30 to 60 seconds till it comes up to 110 degrees. Okay, we're going to move on while our yeast is working right now. Okay, you'll need 2 cups of flour. All-purpose flour. Okay. Now we'll be back when our yeast start working. That way we can put it in here with it. For this recipe, you're going to need 2 cups of flour, all-purpose, 8 teaspoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon and 1/8 of a teaspoon of rapid yeast, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, milk, 1/2 cup and 1/4 of a cup of milk, 3 tablespoons of butter softened, and 1/2 of an egg. So either the white or the yellow, either one. Okay, and that's what you're going to do right now for your recipe. Then, in instructions, in a large bowl, combine 2 cups of the flour, yeast, salt, sugar in a bowl, mixed to combined. In a microwave-safe bowl, microwave the milk and butter for 30 seconds until warm and the butter is mostly melted. The mixture should be warm but not hot. If it is too hot, make sure to let it cool before adding to the yeast to prevent killing the yeast. Add the warm milk and butter to the flour mixture. Add the egg. Beat on low speed about 2 minutes. Scrape down the bowl and add 1 more cup of flour if needed. But we done got our 2 cups. We're not making no more than that. Okay, let's put our 1/2 teaspoon of salt in our flour and mix it up. Okay, let's add our yeast and our milk in the middle, like I poured it. Okay. We're going to wait on our butter for a few minutes. Let it get room temperature. Okay, let's add our butter that we melted. Okay, it's forming a ball now. Okay. I halved this recipe. I didn't make the full recipe. The full recipe calls for 4 cups of flour, and I'm not doing that. I will have the full recipe down below in the comment section. If you look on all my videos, most of them's got the directions at the bottom of the comments. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, it's nice. Okay, we're going to let it sit there like that for 20 minutes. And let it rise some. Put a warm towel over it. After you knead this for 10 minutes, make sure you put a warm towel over it. And let it sit for 20 minutes and rise. Okay, while we're letting our dough rise, let's do our filling for the middle. You'll need 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon or more. You can add more if you want to. Okay, and you'll need 1/3 cup of brown sugar. You'll need 1/8 of a cup of softened butter. Now letting this sit at room temperature now. Don't put it in the refrigerator or nothing. Because this is going to be your middle of your dough. So you'll need this. And the more it sits, the softer it'll get. I'm going to let mine rise for an hour, my cinnamon rolls, before I come back. So I'll be right back with you once they get rise that long for an hour. 20 minutes just didn't seem right to me, so I'm going to let them rise for an hour. So by then, all this should be mixed up real good. Now, you can grease your bowl that you've got your flour mixture in, and then put a warm towel over it. Now, if you want to make the cream cheese frosting that goes on these, you'll need 4 ounces of cream cheese, room temperature, 1/2 cup unsalted butter, room temperature, 3 cups of powdered sugar, 3 tablespoons of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt. Now, that's how you make your topping for yours, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use powdered sugar and milk. So if you're wondering why mine is different than yours, that's why. Okay, I'll be back with you in an hour. I forgot my egg, 1/2 cup of egg, so I'm going to redo this. Then let it sit for an hour. Yeah, I forgot the 1/2 of an egg. Now, don't forget to grease your bowl before you put the towel over it. Way it don't have no time to dry out. Sorry about that. I forgot it. Always add a little flour when you're kneading your dough. That way it don't stick. And you could take up to 1 cup to do this. Just add a little bit at a time. You'll know when your dough is right or wrong. If you've ever made bread, you'll know. We got the egg mixed in our good now. You can tell by the way the dough is. Okay. Now we got it the way it's supposed to be now. We can let it rise for an hour. Okay, let's get started. We've let it rise now. Pour a little bit of flour on your board. Okay, let's roll this out. Okay, let's put our butter mixture in the middle. Now you'll roll it up, pinch the ends and end, and you'll bake it at 350 for 30 minutes. Try to spread it, make it even if you can. Try to get every bit of it with sugar and butter and vanilla. That's what this is. I'll be with you when I get it all smoothed out. You'll need a 9 by 13 baking dish. We made 10 of them. Made 10 cinnamon rolls. You'll need a 9 by 13 pan. Bake at 350 for 30 minutes. Let them set for another hour. Double in size. $3.50 for 20 minutes. Pizza pocket. They tripled in size. Now we're going to put them in the oven. Bake them at 350 for 30 minutes. While you're doing that, you can make your glaze. All you need is powdered sugar, vanilla, and milk, if you want to do it that way. Or you can do cream cheese, powdered sugar, milk, vanilla, and melted butter, if you want to do it that way. Make me some icing up. We got 2 ounces of cream cheese. We got some butter, and we got some powdered sugar. We need some milk. We need some vanilla. Get 1/4 cup of milk. 1/4 cup of milk. One-fourth cup of melted butter. Some powdered sugar. We got the icing done. They just came out of the oven. They're done. You gotta let them cool off for 30 minutes before you put your icing on there.